Okay, morning pa. So, good morning, sir. Morning. So, we're the group 5 and we're about to discuss blockchain technology. So, first, sino yung may knowledge about sa cryptocurrencies? Actually, kahit anong cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, kung ano yung usually Bitcoin mas kilala eh. Good days. Okay. So, anyway, blockchain. Okay, so blockchain is defined is a shared immutable ledger that facilitates the process of recording transactions and actually tracking assets in a business network. It is also an asset and can be tangible. It's either a house, car, cash, land, or intangible, for example, intellectual properties, patents, copyrights, and branding. So, usually what comes into our mind when it came to blockchain, when we heard about blockchain, it is always cryptocurrencies. It's either NFTs, uh, cryptocurrency. Example for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the known, or I think the first crypto. I don't know. Let's see. So the slide here is this Bitcoin. Yep, Bitcoin. Bitcoin nga yung topic. So in Bitcoin in 2008, it was Idea was published under the what's called, how do you pronounce it?
Pseudonym.
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 Pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. So in 2009, it started the Bitcoin network, and in 2010, first cryptocurrency stocks in exchange is launched. So basically, what happened here in 2010, this is where the Bitcoin blew up. I mean, so in order to uh, make a cryptocurrency blew up is very difficult in that time because we know that that time is we are relying on cash, cash, right? The physical money. So every person on that time is not really interested in cryptocurrencies. So in 2011, one Bitcoin is equal to one USD. Imagine how low the price it. Imagine how low the price back then. If only for sure ngayon yung mga tao makapagsabi talaga na kung alam ko lang about sa Bitcoin na magbo-blow up, eh di sana dati pa nag-mining na ako. Yun talaga yung mga usually yung mga taong atat sa cryptocurrency, yun talaga yung laging iniisip nila. I mean, yung iniisip nga nila na sana kung alam ko lang na ganyan talaga yung Bitcoin na mayayari. So, moving forward, in 2013, uh, when this time, medyo nakikilala na yung Bitcoin in other countries lang. Hindi pa yun kilalado sa Philippines. I think kilalado pa lang siya sa, kung saan. I think sa US. US ba yan? Or I don't know, basta around that, basta hindi pa yan kilala dito sa atin. So in 2013, one Bitcoin was equal to $100. 2 years, within 2 years, it grew up. How much? 100x, I think. Yeah. So in just 2 years, and 2014, Microsoft accepts the Bitcoin. This is where the game changing thing happened. It really blew up when the Microsoft accepts Bitcoin. We all know that Microsoft is a big company and it runs by who was it? Bill Gates. So yeah, and in 2017, within just 3 years, the Bitcoin blew up just 3 years. Imagine 3 years nag-blew up siya within no how much? Thousand x I think 1,000 times. I don't know the calculation here, but yeah. Okay, so in this slide, Bitcoin is an application of blockchain technology. So in blockchain is the underlying data structure which can be used for many things, including the cryptocurrencies. It's like I said, the blockchain is all known for cryptocurrencies. It's either NFT or anything about the crypto. So what is a blockchain? A blockchain is growing list of data blocks that are linked together. See on the example, data reference, and that's the graph actually. So actually kulang pa to eh. Wait lang. Oh. Okay, so sa slide na to, blockchain, what is blockchain? So a blockchain is a distributed database that maintains a continuously growing list of ordered records. It is called blocks. That's why blockchain yung tawag. So these blocks are linked using cryptographic. Each block contains a cryptographic hash of a previous block and timestamp and transaction data. And it is actually it is called a genesis block and the name of given of the first block of a cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin, Evermind. Okay, so a blockchain consists of a series of so-called blocks that are used, to store information related to transaction that occur on a blockchain network. So, yeah, next slide. Bitcoin ecosystem. We're talking about blockchain. Bakit may Bitcoin? Okay, so Bitcoin, public network in which anyone includes a malicious participant can participate without restriction. Even though it is not organized by a central authority, it works. So in this sentence or yung ibig sabihin dito is alam naman natin 'di ba kung pupunta tayo ng ano ba tawag to? Sino yung nakaabot ng barter? Yung time na may nag ano, nagbabarter yung pandemic, yung mag ano ba yun? Patawag concept ng barter na yun, yung exchange
Exchange ng items.
exchange items, yun. So basically, yung nangyayari doon sa barter is palaging may it's either middleman ba yung tawag dyan? Middleman. So in Bitcoin ecosystem naman sa blockchain, walang sinasabing middleman. Yes, walang sinasabing middleman. It is so secure nga, I think it is impossible to breach blockchain right now. I think mga ilang years pa yan. So that's the concept of a blockchain. Actually, yung okay, yun, basta. So, in Bitcoin ecosystem, ito yun, no? So, more participants, more security. It's just growing, nag-grow lang yung ecosystem ng Bitcoin. More participants every day, ano ba ito? So, yung nangyayari dyan is mas maraming participants, mas maraming security, mas tataas yung Bitcoin value. Kahit anong hindi lang sa Bitcoin yan sa kahit anong cryptocurrency naman Okay, so yun. So sabi ko nga, yung middleman wala. Parang yun yung ano transaction dito sa ano uh, directing of bitcoins, transferring of bitcoins. So next slide is building the consensus. After infinite time, all participants agree on a single state on who owns how many bitcoins. Walang explanation. Ito lang, sir, ha? Okay, so in this slide, the consensus for blockchain is a produce procedure. I mean, is a procedure in which the peers of a blockchain network reach an agreement about the present state of the data in the network. Though this consensus algorithm establish a reliability and trust in the blockchain network. Di ko pa mapapakita yung graph dito. Pero may paano ba? Sayang. So anyway, okay, moving forward. So creating witness. Okay, so if something is published on a public blockchain, all participants become the witness. This is used for an example by origin stamp to create a secure timestamp for the document. Okay, so in this slide, creating a witness. So, witness basically means a signature. It is something that attests to the un- uh, authenticity of something. For example, a Bitcoin, yung transaction ng Bitcoin is actually araw-araw may transaction ng Bitcoin. So, sa witness naman, kung may transaction tayo araw-araw, example, sa school, may gustong mag-transact ng magbabayad si student ng kanyang ng tuition or monthly tawag dyan. Basta yun na yun. In every transaction, kailangan may witness. Example, kung magbabayad na tayo sa cashier, yung witness dyan is the signature, I think. Yeah, basically, yung, yung nangyayari sa blockchain is yung creating the witness here, yun yung pinaka-signature doon sa blockchain. Anyway, moving forward. Key features. Write-only, immutable, transparent data storage, decentralized, no need for okay, consistent state. Uh, sa ka-group. Sir, sorry lang sir kung na ako answer kay oray pa na mga kagrupo kasi ginti ka ko nala kay sayang kasi oras.
Okay lang. Just continue.
Okay, so in blockchain we also have challenges. So the challenges of having ano a mining, example kung papasok ka sa crypto industry, yung pinaka-challenges dyan talaga is energy consumption. Especially dito sa Philippines, sobrang mahal ng per kilowatt hour sa atin. So, I think it's not worth it na tatayo tayo ng sariling mining rig. Depende na lang kung gusto niyo talaga. Anyway, so energy consumption, the Scalability. Okay, so the scalability is the capacity to change in sense. Okay, so the facility kumbaga. Okay, number three is money laundering. Always, talaga sa kahit hindi naman sa kahit hindi naman sa cryptocurrency talagang yung money laundering is nandyan talaga. So, number four is personal responsibility. Of course, when you have mining rig, you should be attentive with your mining rig. Kay, for example, kung may problem na, di mo naman papabayaan mo lang, hayaan mo lang. So, example, magkakaalikabok, yun. Number one na malaking mababawas sa mega hash, I think. Hash rate. Oh, okay, sa hash rate ng rig mo. Okay, so next slide. Wala na, sir. Wala.
Okay, so please ask questions uh, regarding to the topic.
Sige, sir.
Anyone would like to ask a question, please do it right now.
Wala nang questions, diba?
Okay, so you focus about the you focus on the product of blockchain, ano?
Kaya nga, sir.
Okay, so kumbaga yung application, okay, but hindi nag-focus sa mismo because when you mention about NFT and transactions, okay, that is related to related also to the blockchain or using the blockchain process. I mean, because in every blockchain transaction, okay, meron like in NFT, meron smart contract. Okay, so meron mga processes that kumbaga required for the security. Discuss can you discuss the flow of the blockchain itself without using any other applications like sabi natin applications and NFT and other related transactions.
Okay, so
walang transaction kung hindi yung flow lang ng blockchain.
Flow lang. Yes, sir. May dadagdag na ako, sir. So, sa blockchain, guys, is mayroong 3 types of blockchain tayo pala. So, one is public blockchain and 2 private blockchain and lastly is the hybrid blockchain. In public blockchain, it is a permissionless distributed ledger on which anybody can join and conduct transaction. Public nga. Anyone. So in private naman, a blockchain network operates a private context, such as a restricted network or is controlled by a single identity. I think sa hybrid naman is both atoms. Wait lang, sir. Yun. Ayun nga. Yung sa hybrid is yung ano, both nga. Both public and private. So may tinatawag tayong hybrid. Hybrid is organized to expect the best of both worlds. Use hybrid blockchain, which combines the features of both private and public blockchains. Okay. Okay, so may advantage and disadvantage tayo sa every blockchain, every sa types ng blockchain. So in public blockchain naman, sa advantage niya is blockchain nodes do not need to know or trust each other because of the proof of work. Procedure ensures the Okay, so in security naman, a public network can have many participants and node as it wants, making it a secure network. Sa kanina pa nga sa slide, more participants, more security. Parang ganun yung advantage niya. So in that disadvantage naman, uh, lower TPS, the number of transaction per second TPS. In a public blockchain is extremely low. This is because it is a large network with many nodes which take time to verify a transaction and do not proof of work. So sa another disadvantage naman is high energy consumption.
Okay.
Okay. So sa sir, sa flow ng blockchain, 'di ba, sir?
Ah,
Okay. Sino pwede ito? Ano, sir? Ano? Okay, so yung flow naman ng blockchain is in every blockchain it has its own validation mechanism. So to process transaction and secure the network. For example na lang sa Ethereum blockchain, uh, there is POS atan, POS, proof of stake. It actually allows for a decentralized and secure network. However, it has to run into a difficult scaling and processing such large quantities of transaction while keeping cost down. So this has led to the rise of layers 2 solution that can handle many orders of chain at faster speed and lower transaction fees that the main net has. No, so,
that's it? Tapos na?
yes sir, okay na sir.
Teka lang. Okay, so I still have I would like to help with the flow of the explanation, or I would like to add
Yes,
to
sir.
the process of the blockchain itself. But unfortunately, I still have having problem with the the demonstration code that I would like to present. So siguro some other time na lang. But let me see kung anong pwede kong magawa. Wait lang. It's better kasi if we have a good kumbaga administration. Okay, so let me share. I will try to facilitate the part on the process of the blockchain. Okay, I will share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Para na.
Okay. So to facilitate the explanation how the blockchain works. So imagine mo ito yung this will be your initial block, what we call the genesis. Okay? Okay? Ito yung katikangan. Then every time you add, okay, this particular Genesis block, meron initial information. Okay, so when you try to add another block, okay, you have to understand that every block consists of the timestamp, the value or the information, and the hash or the transformed information. Like I said, I'm having problem running my code kasi medyo matagal ko na tong ginawa. Siguro some other time. This is just a basic prototype in how to understand how blockchain works. It's written in Python, but like I said, you can see I have this Genesis block here. So this is the initial. So siguro I'm still having problem with the terminal. So I cannot do anything it right now, but siguro some other time. So we have the first block and we call this the Genesis, and we have the second block. So when we add the first and the second block, okay, this hash is let's say it's just the conversion of particular string of character to uh, another type. Okay, so that is what we call hash. Okay, parang encryption decryption ang dating. Okay, so for example, the Genesis block, meron tayong previous hash na 00. We try to add the another information. Okay, kunyari meron tayong dinagdag na information sa blockchain. So dalawa ng block natin. Combining the first block and the second block, we have the hash, example lang to, Ah, okay, so meron tayo, ito pala yung ano, ito yung previous hash, tapos yung hash ng blockchain is 1Z, Z8F. Then of course, combining with the previous, which is this one, yung hash niya, 1Z8F, and combining with the current block. Okay, so kino-combine yan. So magiging 6B U1. Okay, so when we have another block, yung previous hash, this one, 6BQ1, ito yon. Combining with the another block is we have 3H4Q and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's the idea of, that's why they call this a blockchain, because in the manual transaction, normally, pag mayroon tayong idadagdag sa listahan, for example, sa court, sabihin natin sabihin natin there's someone nagkaroon ng case. Okay, so an violation niya or crime is sabihin natin shoplifting. So anong ginagawa normally? 'Di ba, sa present or present sa presento, nililista, 'di ba? Nililista parang ledger, nililista yung name, yung information about the person, tama ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and all the information what happened, okay? So on and so forth. Okay, so we're using that technology of the ledger type for how many decades na, no? So, but the problem with that particular transaction or way, kung mayroon influence ma-influence na person, sabihin natin, example lang to ha. Example natin sabihin natin si Kevin Payos, na nakasuhan, sabihin natin nakasuhan siya ng driving under influence of alcohol. So mayroon siyang malaking kasalanan. Okay? So ilalagay niya dun sa ledger dun sa record regarding the yung violation niya. And of course, what if sabi ni Mr. Payos, dahil meron siyang kilala sa sa office or department na yon. Sabi niya, boss, pwedeng hindi ko na ulitin yon, pwede pakitanggal na lang para hindi ako ma-bad shot sa record. Okay? Kasi hindi maganda if you have this particular records, especially when you're trying to apply sabi natin employment, lalo na kung mga malaking crimes like 'di ba, yung may drugs or sabi natin may murder. Okay, so what happened, lalo na yung mga ma-influence, some of them nag-shell out sila ng money, tama ba?
Yes, sir. Then bumabasok yung money laundering.
Yes, para ma-erase yung record nila. Okay? That's the what is happening, But when we go back to so it's very easy to change, 'di ba? Kunyari may grade, tapos biglang may grade ng isang student, then bagsak dahil nahihirapan sa engineering, then papakusapan na lang, then yung binayaran or whatever transaction between the student and the professor, i-edit na lang niya yung yung record sa school. Okay? So through bribe, then dito sa blockchain, it cannot be done. Why? when you try to observe, kaya sabihin natin number 3 na yung record, o kaya number 2, sabi natin nasa number 2. When you try to edit, sabi natin, paki-edit mo nga yung yung record ko and nasa loob ng block 2. You cannot do that because once you try to edit or modify the information in the blockchain number 2 or block 2, you also need to modify the blocks before, 'di ba? Lahat ng before all blocks before you or before that block. And imagine in blockchain, it was mentioned that there are so many nodes. I mean, there are so many computers around the globe or around the world that is connected. Okay, that is why it consumes so much power because there are so many. Once you have entered your information to the blockchain, every node or every computer around the globe have the copy. So it's very impossible to change that at once. Okay, do you understand how this technology work? Hello? Any question? May question? Wala bang naintindihan? Yan.
No question.
You understand? Okay. So, Elaine, may question ka? Nawala. Jinky, may question ka? Okay, so walang question. I don't know what happened kung baka mahina lang yung topic nyo. Okay, so that is the good thing of the blockchain because you cannot you can have the transaction one way, but you cannot reverse at the time you enter your information to the blockchain. It cannot be changed. Unlike the traditional ledger that we have, we can it is very easy to hack, okay, modify. Okay, so there. So that is the process of the blockchains. Okay, so now my question is, is blockchain good for us here, or is it applicable in here in our country? Anyone? Applicable ba?
Applicable siya, sir, pero in terms of energy consumption, parang may times nga mababawi lang or may times na hindi, lugi pa.
Well, in creating blockchain, you can have a private blockchain, meaning it is controlled. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yan, kasi when you have public blockchain, it is global,
Sir.
Pero kung kanyari, gagamitin lang sa Supreme Court, gagamitin lang sa munisipyo, para lang hindi na ma-edit yung mga entries doon. Di ba?
Pwede, sir. Oh.
Okay? So, kasi nga yung sa global, it's more on transaction. Kaya NFT, mga Bitcoin, hindi naman lahat ng application need to have Bitcoin. Ang sinasabi ko lang dito is transaction of keeping records, not transaction for about the money. Okay? So, like I said, when you have, kanya sabihin natin, yung birth certificate mo naligay sa blockchain, it cannot be modified anymore. Unlike, like I said, we have the traditional one, magkamali lang yung mag-entry or nagta-type ng pangalan mo or yung spelling ng pangalan mo, okay? Ayun, wala nang ano yun, kumbaga it is ano, it is still editable, but kumbaga, actually hindi, that's good thing, no, that you can edit the ano the your birth certificate, but you have to go to the attorney's ano muna, no, process. But like I said, sometimes not only that you can edit it, but you can also lose the information because computer databases can be hacked. It can be attacked by ransomware, so it's a goodbye. Unlike in blockchain, it cannot be modified or altered, and it cannot be penetrated as well. So that is more secure. Okay. So in here in the Philippines, do you agree that we should use the technology of blockchain? I'm referring to the record keeping, not for the using the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency.
Yes, sir.
So, like I said, we have private blockchain, we have the consortium or the hybrid. Okay, thank you for reminding. Good morning. Okay. Okay, so yes, that's how the blockchain process. Okay. So, group, kung wala na pala kayong question regarding the presentation of the group, okay? But if you have, mayroon kayong gusto nyong ipaano, okay, mag-e-end na yung session. Pag maputol, I will just create a new link, okay? So kung wala na yung question, okay, so group, create your own